Hi, class. All right, this is step 4 of our Developing Critical Consciousness project. As you click the link again to get in the project, it should take you right where you left off. How are you feeling today? Give us a check-in so I know. I'm feeling kind of sad, honestly, because so few of you have come to see me and I don't know what's wrong. All right. Part of critical pedagogy, as we discussed before, right, is that we want to make sure we communicate with the teacher, right, so that I am not doing the banking method. The banking method is me throwing information into your brain, and I don't want to perform that way. I'd rather have it be, as Paulo Freire talked about, which is critical pedagogy, where you actually also give me feedback. So the only thing that I can take from the feedback I'm getting right now is that I'm not very interesting and I'm not a very good teacher. So I'm doing my best. I'm reading lots of stuff, but if you have some direct feedback for me, please give it to me so I know. All right. Step number 4. We're just going to do step number 4 today. Step number 5 will be tomorrow. The very first thing here is I do want you to notice that we are going to read excerpts from 2 great essays, not just 1, but 2. And that there's some time that lapsed in between them, and one of them is actually building off and taking off another. All right, so it says here to circle the dates and author names, and we're going to read these slides, and as we do that, we're going to circle the dates and author names by using the pencil tool here, and I'm going to put it in purple because that's how you'll know it's me. So this one is called Letter from a Region in My Mind. From 1962, there's the date. And it says, whatever white people do not know about Negroes reveals precisely and inexorably what they do not know about themselves. Totally fascinating. Awesome quote. Really true. Yeah. I'm in a whole book group about whiteness. So this is James Baldwin. And so we want to circle his name. He's a very famous author. He wrote this in 1962. The next one we're going to read, will be step 5 that we can compare to, is Letter to My Son. Here's what I would like for you to know. In America, it is traditional to destroy the Black body. It is heritage. Story by Ta-Nehisi Coates. So there's the author's name, and this one you'll see is written in 2015. So that's a lot of years, right? Because this is before I was even born, 9 years before I was born, and here is just a few years ago, 5 years ago. And then we also can see, right, Letter to My Son, Letter from a Region in My Mind. He's even kind of copying the title. And then he even uses a James Baldwin quote right here, right? So we see James Baldwin's name here again. So I know that these 2 essays are connected and that one of them is building off the other. In fact, that's really how reading and writing works, is that we have a national conversation that's going on between people. So one person writes and somebody else responds, and it goes on, and it becomes a bigger conversation, like a conversation in the whole culture. All right, so we want you to be part of this conversation. We want to develop your critical consciousness and help you bring connections in and put together the things you're viewing and seeing in a way that creates meaning for you. Remember, the 4th marking period project will be to use this critical consciousness to create something of your own activism. Might be done through poetry. All right, so when you get to this slide, this is slide 9, slide 10, and you're going to work through the 3 slides that are this essay, right? You're going to write your response here in the box. The quote, what is his main point here? So you want to read this paragraph, and these are just 3 paragraphs. This essay is pages and pages long, so I took out just 3 paragraphs. If you want to go find the whole thing, you can. If you want to link to the whole document and you'd prefer to work on a Google Doc, you may. It is going to be over here. Again, you'll come up against this thing where you have access to view it, but not write on it. And so in order to write on it, you're going to need to go over here to File and make yourself a copy. When you make the copy, make sure you put your name on it so that we can easily find the copy that is yours. All right. Otherwise, I've made it really simple to just write anything you want to write here in this box. So start with his, or you want to use his name even, Baldwin's main point is, and then you fill in that blank. All right. I don't expect you to read this to yourselves, so I read it for you. All you have to do is click this open and you can hear me read it. If you don't like my voice, I won't be offended. You can go ahead and click the immersive reader here and a computer will read it to you.
Step hashtag 4A. Read excerpts from letter from a region.
You know, I don't like that voice as much, but if you do, go more power to you. I'm happy to hear it. What I will be looking for is that there will be responses here, right? On my deck, in my teacher feedback forum, I see that already I've got a student that's done some of this work, right? So Martin has already been on here and already done this work. He got credit for today. Nobody else has gotten here yet. Nobody else has credit for today, unless and until you do. So why don't you get going? If you have any issues or any questions, please call me. Please text me. Please, however you want to get in contact with me. That's my personal phone number, 7086. 7086. That's my personal phone number. You may call me or text me or FaceTime me, or any other way, right? Just get started. Don't give up. It's too soon to quit. This project is fabulous. I know you've got this.